Welcome back. I told y'all earlier we'd be back tonight after the game. Unfortunately, the results of the game did not go as I planned, but still, thank you for taking your time, whether it be your first time, your last time. Thank you for being here. This time on this melancholy, whack-ass Wednesday night. Yeah, I don't know how to sum this up without just saying it sucks. David,
I can sum up the best part about tonight.
Go ahead, Paul.
Go ahead.
What's up, Moose? Thanks for joining, man.
The best part about it is if Mikey Matuk put on about 110 pounds, he'd look like Zach York.
No, this is not a lie. And I absolutely love
no
that
disrespect to either one of those gentlemen.
Right. All right. Absolutely. No disrespect at all. David, I'm not going to ask you for any bright spots because there are none right now. Just give me like your immediate thought reaction. Like, how do you feel? It doesn't have to be PG. It's 9:30 at night. Kids should be in bed.
Okay, then what the fuck are we doing? Like, what are we waiting for? How many times did you not react? Like,
you know what I realized like 15 minutes ago? I'm sick in the head. Who was it? Jason Armstrong put out that poll. How many SEC games we will win? I still click 17 or 18.
I don't think you're wrong.
I don't think you're wrong.
I don't either.
I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong.
But can we say this is a good baseball team right now?
No. Today they're not.
I wouldn't say they're a bad baseball team.
They're not a bad baseball team. They're not playing to the level that they are capable of playing. They are playing down beneath their talent, and it's even worse because they're stepping down below the teams they're playing against. There's no reason in hell a team like ULL should hold you to 2 runs coming off of 1 home run. You mean to tell me we can't manufacture any runs and we give up fucking 6 off of errors again? I feel like I'm watching the same baseball game over and over and over. It's been the same thing every single game for the last 7 days.
And I'm going to get this off my chest, and David's not going to like this. We got to start having to talk about Kate Aaron Beatty.
Yes.
Big talk. Like, I supported him. I backed him. I saw a lot of good things in scrimmages. Buddy, it's bad. It is bad.
It's terrible. It's terrible. So I'll never forget this. Somebody posted on Twitter that, I'm concerned with the defense at 2nd and 3rd. And I was like, why? But this was before the Stanfield injury really took place. We are missing our left fielder, and it's affecting us on the infield. Like, him not being there and putting another who would be our third base, it's affecting the defense on the infield. And then you have a catcher who's in his head right now. It's like, we're not asking you to make are some of these plays challenging? Yes. But you are the starting catcher for the defending national championship LSU Tigers.
You are a national championship catcher.
Yes, you are expected to make these plays. 7 errors in a game and a half deserves to be on the bench. And I'm the guy who doesn't know that much about baseball, who was impressed in giving him his shine when the season started. I was trying to find excuses as to it can't just be him. The pitchers have to be this far off. But when you're tipping your glove, they're hitting your glove. They're hitting your glove. You are kicking balls. You're putting the defense in bad spots. You can't be trusted behind the plate. You're making pitchers look bad. And overall, do I think that we've been pitching bad? No. Have we had some control issues? Yes, we have. But is it to the point to where I feel like the pitching staff is what it was in 2023? Hell no. So why are we losing?
I said it
I'm sorry.
last night. I said it today.
I've been
No, you're fine. I said it last night. I said it today. The depth that David and I spoke about in the preview ain't that deep, brother. After Guidry tonight, there wasn't a single pitcher that came in the game that I was like, you're going to put a stop to it, other than Newt.
Y'all remember what I called this team?
I called them the cardiac cats.
Embarrassment of riches.
Yeah, well, we're broke.
This week, it's just stop that embarrassment.
Embarrassing.
It's just
I trust Jay. I trust Jay. That's all I can say. I trust Jay.
I've been saying that, but like at some point, like it's hit me after Monday, and now even more so now. At some point, like I'm like, what are they going to respond? Like when are they going to respond? Like I do, yeah, I trust him more than anything. But like I told Zach this last night, I said, he can't step on the field.
He can't play.
He can.
He can't play
much, but like if you have a extended 30-minute talk with your team after winning a 3-1 game on Sunday, what that was described as animated, yelling at whatever, and then you come back on Monday and you do what you did on Monday, and then you have another long talk with the players in right field. But before you even got there, you had a 10-minute talk with your coaching staff before you even went out there, and then you show up again and do this tonight.
But just to remind people, let's remind them for a quick second. You win 3-1 on Saturday. Saturday feels so far gone. You scratched out a win versus Northeastern and had an extended talking to after the game. For you to go out and only put up 3 runs against Dartmouth. Your starting 9 only put up 3 runs against Dartmouth. And you follow that up by fighting to avoid getting run ruled at the box by the same team. Your starting 9 only put up 3 runs. So you're telling me your starting 9 in the last 3 games have put up a collective total of 10 runs. 3-3. Oh, 12. I'll give them 12. 2, and then 2 tonight.
You can go further back if you want to.
Exactly.
We could go McNeese and the first
5, and losing to McNeese, 6 runs again. You have not looked good. You have not
UCF.
looked good since UCF in Indiana that weekend. And even when you look at these games closely, there were games where you're run ruling people and you have to come back. You're starting slow. I was saying at the start of the season, we were dragging teams into the deep water and seeing if they can swim. Well, guess what? You're getting drowned. You're not even making it to the deep water. You're choking on the bottled of water on the side.
You had Friday. It's not like you're asking, for the all home runs and stuff like that. Friday, you had one guy with multiple hits on the entire team, Derek Hurriell.
Yes.
Saturday, you had nobody with multiple hits on the team. Sunday, you had one guy with the Jake Brown hit a home run and a double. Aside from the guys that came in late on Monday, I don't remember exactly what it was. A couple of them had two.
Counting them because they're not.
And then tonight you have two. And then tonight you have two. And it's Curriel and Brown. Derek Curriel and Jake Brown are the only two players that have had multiple hits. Regular players that have had multiple hits in a game, going back to Jacksonville.
What Robbie is saying right there is the part that I don't understand. When DBB earlier posted that comment, I saw it before you did. I was going to respond, but I was like, you know what? Let me let David get to it first. Let me make sure I'm not losing my mind. The fact that guys like Jake Brown, Derek Curriel, Stephen Milam, Aaron Beatty, like I can see that Gavin Guidry, when he's on the field, it's a better team.
Yes.
When Kason Evans, when Cooper Moore, when William Schmidt are on the field, they're a better team. When they're not on the field, something's missing, and they need to figure it out. You have 4 games. I don't care what you think about Sacramento State. Creighton is a team. They will put you in the dirt next week if you let them. Sacramento State, I'm going to look at them tomorrow. I'm not high on them.
You lost.
But Creighton will bury you.
Sacramento State's got good starting pitching.
Sacramento State can beat you.
I know. Anybody can beat us right now.
Yeah.
We lose to the school for the deaf and blind across the street from my house right now.
Literally.
Legitimately. Like, the lack of leadership, the lack of give a damn.
Yeah, you took it off my lips.
The lack of somebody stepping up on that mound in a timeout or calling a timeout in the middle of the inning when stuff's falling apart. One of those infielders walking on that mound going, hey, step it up. That is why I don't understand. Who were the leaders last year on this team?
Jarrett Jones, even throughout a slump.
He wasn't a vocal leader, though.
He was a spark guy. He was a guy that when he stepped into the box, everybody held their breath because they knew he could change the momentum in the game. Michael Braswell was your guy on the infield who kept everyone settled and put people in the right spot. Like, I said this earlier in our text group. Michael Braswell could not hit a bus rolling down the street with a football last year, but I still was more confident with him in the batter's box than I am with goddamn Stephen Milam right now. Because I knew he was going to give me 110% of what he had. Milam watching the ball off the end of the bat going through the infield, not running out a play. Was it a tough play? Yes. But if he's not watching the ball off the end of the bat, he beats the throw at first and saves an out. In a game when you needed base runners.
You needed something. You needed effort.
You needed effort tonight.
That's the shocking
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We're winning. We're not walking out of here with an L.
And look,
we needed somebody on that field to say, you know what? Fuck them. Fuck this. We're not losing.
Well, that's like what I said last night. What I said last night, I said this team's fighting. And I believed it. And I believe Seth Dardar's fighting. I believe Trent Carraway is fighting. I believe Zach York is fighting. I believe you have guys fighting. I just don't think it's collective effort.
They're not fighting together. Exactly. They're not fighting together.
Not saying guys don't care. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
that's not it. That's not it. They care.
There's no resilience. There's no resilience in this team right now.
So Zach brings up a good point in the chat. No, exactly. And I was about to say that. What's your panic meter for y'all? He's back to 7. David says he's at a 5. I'm at a 5 with David. I'm not panicked. I'm pissed because of what Paul just said.
Yeah.
There's no resiliency on this team right now.
My panic meter is still at 3. I'm not, like I said, if my panic meter was at 7, I wouldn't have voted for 17 to 18 wins in SEC play because I trust Jay. if that bus ride back from Lafayette tonight isn't the most silent place on earth, I don't know what will be. My panic meter still at 3, but I'm mad. I'm mad, and that's the most frustrating part. Me and you, David, you and I were the guys saying, don't be those fans. Now we have no choice.
That doesn't. It can't be defended.
Took our calmness away from us.
Like you said, resilience, and I'll break down exactly what you're talking about. You give up 3 tough runs in the first inning, and Guidry wasn't throwing bad. Every break that could have went ULL's way went their way, and some of it was like to their own credit. They're doing hit and runs and they're hitting the ball through the gap, where they're supposed to hit. It was just baseball that just all went their way, and you just folded. Like you just like pouted and not like literally, but like just drug your feet.
You just took it,
for the next 4 innings. Like just had no answer for it. Like not even like threatening. Like just nothing at all. It took you until the 5th inning before Trent Carraway just thankfully has one good swing, and it gets you back to 3-2. And I said on Twitter at the time, I said Jay's teams when they're at their best are very good at getting a shutdown inning, which for those that don't know, a shutdown inning is not allowing a run immediately after your team scores a run. What do? They go give up 3. Give up 3 immediately, just like that. It was like you just just climbing uphill, climbing, and you almost get there, and you run away from evening this out and putting pressure back on them, and it's just like nope, you slide right back down. And then after that, it was it. Like there was nothing after that, nothing at all. You got the leadoff hitter on twice in 9 innings, and both of them with Derek Coryell. The 2 times that Derek Coryell led off the game or led off the inning, he gets on base. And then
you wasted him.
And then you come out in this like the 2nd inning, and I love Stephen Milam. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah,
you can't defend it. Like he comes out in the 2nd inning. This is even before the bullshit. Not hustling. The 2nd inning, you give up 3, and it's like, all right, you need to get something. You at least get like a hit or 2, or so. Even if you don't score, just show some sign of life. Just some. First
hit
fucking
a foul
pitch,
ball hard.
A lazy pop fly to shortstop. A lazy. Pop.
How many pitches?
1. The first pitch.
One pitch. Let's stay away from the first pitch talk. Like.
No. I just mean like it's like a lazy swing. It's like just
right. You wasted. Why would you swing that lackadaisically on the first pitch if you weren't gonna swing with meaning? Leave a bat on your shoulder.
Aside from like Dardar being shifted perfectly, and I feel like they have Dardar lined up to a T. I don't understand it. Everything he hits is right at somebody. In the 7th inning, soft line drive from Dardar, pop up the shallow left, strikeout. Nothing. No fight. Not even a hard foul. If you would have hit a foul ball hard, I'd have been happy. Just put a swing on.
That was the highlight of Daniel Harden's night, was hitting a foul ball 111 miles an hour.
Literally.
Harden, I love you. Sorry, kid.
Dude, for him to his first at bat, and this is when I just knew it was going to be a rough night for him, to take a 3-2 fastball down the middle that should be in the trees. What are we doing? What are we doing?
And
you finally got your shot, kids. Swing the goddamn bat.
Swing the bat. You left it on your shoulder. You ran it right down the pipe on you.
I don't care what the track man says, because you're seeing what that guy's zone is all night. He was terrible, but he was consistent.
He was consistently terrible.
But stuff he called strikes all night. Yep. So you know what his zone is. So everybody talking about the ump online, can it?
The ump did not lose.
He was bad
this
both
game.
ways.
Right.
I'm saying he was consistently bad everywhere,
right.
But you and I would have been able to understand, okay, he's giving 2 balls off outside, or he's giving a ball inside. He was giving like 2 balls below the knee. You could see that and go with it.
I even look. Zach says, why does Yaman not get a start
Zach
tonight?
switching it up.
I know. Like I thought it was 2 different.
threw me
Zachs
off
for a
there.
second. Yeah, he's not the professional for his YouTube photo. I mean, don't be coming in
he
here
did to me last night.
playing trolls like that, brother. What are you doing? But I thought we were gonna see Yaman tonight, and after the second or third inning, we all were like, all right, it's time to put him to the bench. Like, give us Cerna or give us Yaman. Somebody's got to come in there. And credit or discredit to Jay, he stuck with him. But you needed a juice. And it just seemed like even when Yaman came in the last game, he gave you a spark. He's such a team guy. Them seeing him at the plate gives them a level of energy. And you need that right now. Your team is flat.
All I need right now from BD is this.
To be literally, they're expecting to beat teams, but they're not actually going out to fight against teams. And it's okay to have the expectation to win. Every team should, but you got to have the mindset to, I'm going to whip your ass. Because the team on the other side of the diamond, they got to play baseball too. And guess what? For them, this is their moment to get some shine. It's not just LSU. It's one thing to beat LSU, but to beat LSU when they're a top 2 team coming off of winning a natty with the expectations to be the first team to go back-to-back in over a decade, oh, yeah, we got to go take that team out. You're getting everybody's not best game. You're getting everybody's best pitch, best swing, best hustle, best play at the plate. You're getting it all. And you are showing up half-assing it against teams who shouldn't even be standing in the ring with you. You should have fucking run-ruled this team tonight. And I know that they're 9-3. But there's no way you can tell me that man for man, bat for bat, arm for arm, that team is that much closer to us than what they played tonight. Just on paper. Because clearly the results are on the field. And you didn't live up to the expectation. Fabman says they're actually hungry while you look like you're going through the motions. Absolutely.
And you think Lafayette was ruckus tonight? Wait till you go to Nashville. Wait till you go to Starkville.
You got to be in Nashville in 7 days.
Wait till you go back to Oxford.
7 days. Not 9 to be, if we're being actually technically correct. 1 week from Friday, you are going to play Vanderbilt. SEC play starts. And you're not starting off light either.
No.
The rope is running out.
The rope is out.
And it's crazy for us to sit up here and think about this and talk this way about a team that's fucking 11-2.
11-3.
Cracks, right, 11-3. But the cracks have been showing themselves more consistently lately.
Like Nico Brown.
Yes.
If you're losing games to other teams that are just like playing better ball than you, then okay. Like that's baseball. Like, or if just like, you know, you're just playing right, playing hard and just getting beat every once in a while. It's like, okay, you know, maybe you're just not as good as you think, you know, talent, whatever. It's got to come around. It's just, it's like they just don't give a shit, you know, and I'm not saying they don't, obviously, but I don't understand. Like, it's the exact same thing I said on Monday. If that game happens Monday, just like last year, like Northwestern State, that game just happened in the middle of, run you had won the weekend before, you know, whatever. That's just like, whatever. Like, you had an off night, you know, you can find reasons it happened. But for this to just keep training and going one after another, like you snuck by on Sunday, like we talked about, like by playing like this, you just happen to win. because you're just that much better and more talented than Dartmouth. So you would at least be able to, and you have a William Schmidt on your team. And then it happened on Monday. And it's like I said, at what point do you just stand up and say enough? And it's the same thing I said with like the pitching staff. I said it on Twitter tonight. I said, with the slow starts to Zach Cowan and Cooper Williams years, which I have more faith. Cooper's going to come around. Cowan is a concern. We can talk about that another time. But the door is wide open for anybody else other than Guidry, other than Sheeran, other than Newt, and I'd even throw Dax Dothie in there. The door's wide open for an opportunity to be a dude, and get and be trusted and be in big moments, and no one wants it.
Nobody.
Like, even when you show signs this, then you have some regression, and then you like guys like Reagan Ricken and a Zion Theophilus, they've shown some good stuff, but still they got their bad moments mixed in. And you got veterans tonight. You have Connor Bench, who's a senior. Santiago Garcia is a junior. Maverick Rizzi's an experienced sophomore. Lockenmeyer's a sophomore. Grant Fontenot's a senior. And what do we somebody step up?
You think that this is a bunch of freshmen and sophomores going out for their first appearances the way that they were fucking playing? Everybody complaining about the weekend rotation. Shut the hell up. That's not the concern.
Seriously,
those first three are absolutely nails. And outside of Gavin Guidry and Dax Dothie, you got relievers. You got to figure out everybody else. You need more than just those 5 arms, because if those guys can't shove for 8 or 9, which they will barely do because they're not Paul Skeens, you're not going to win a lot of games like that. If you look at last year's team, you went an entire month without losing a game. You lost in February. I'm looking at it right now. You lost February 22nd to Omaha. You didn't lose again until March 22nd to Texas by 4 runs. And then you lost again to Texas by 4 runs. It was 2 competitive games. And then what did you do? Your first win back, you go on Tuesday and you absolutely crush ULL because you were pissed and you had a reason to. Tonight, you walked over to Lafayette. You strolled in. And, whatever. Lackadaisically, we're going to take care of it. Gavin comes out in the first inning, got touched a little bit. Wasn't anything too bad. And then y'all just said, fuck it. It is what it is. It's just, fall ball. We're just going to go through some motions, try some things. You can't have that approach. Can somebody get pissed? Please.
I call some flack for saying some guys may be back next year. Looks like they may be back if they don't pick this shit up. I don't like cursing, God forgive me. But hey, Milo, how about you look on TV? The guy that everyone says is better than you in sissy blue and gold. He's not.
He is.
At the end of the day, he's not.
Right. Today
look
he
at
is.
him and see what he's doing. And get some passion. Get some fire under you. Why don't you go show the nation why you're the best shortstop in the nation? Because a guy with the name Rock who can't spell it right is looking better than you right now. And I'm looking at Bab and say, you're in the purple and gold. You're playing for LSU. I get it. Scratch that. Play for Jay. Play for you. How about you go out there and
No, they're playing at LSU. They're not playing for LSU. They're not playing for LSU. Not this week. They're playing at LSU.
They're playing like they have nothing to prove.
Exactly.
They're playing like they have nothing to prove.
They're playing at LSU. They have nothing behind them. They have nothing to show for. They think that everything is just going to happen. That the success is just going to happen for them. They forgot that they actually have to go out and fucking earn it.
If I'm Jay and I didn't practice them Tuesday, tomorrow's open tryouts. Legit. I'm walking out there and I'm saying, this is a come to Jesus meeting, guys. Get to your positions. We're going to figure it out now. I don't care what NIL you got. I don't care how many rings you got. I don't care where you are on the depth chart. If I see some fire out of somebody else, I'd rather lose with guys who fight than guys who just should do better.
I'll be honest, Paul. I didn't when you said last night you thought that you tweeted it, like you said on the show and you tweeted that like Son Seal delivered, Yaman's playing a bunch this weekend. I wasn't fully on board with that. I thought that'd just be maybe overreactionary to just you're right.
I was thinking
At
more
this
or less
point,
like
after tonight,
DHing, stuff like that. I wasn't talking like getting starts.
You wasn't talking about in the field.
no,
Like coming in, pinch
like-
hitting, DHing.
No.
Yeah, like that. I
Yeah.
think you should get ABs.
yeah.
Like,
But
I
just,
wasn't,
he's just
and
the example, though. He's just an example, though.
I had to clarify that.
I think he's got to get in the lineup.
No,
I think you
I
gotta get
know.
in the field.
Somebody
At this point.
somebody like no one's earned their spot right now. Well,
At
now I'll say
all.
no one. There's a few guys.
Moose
There's
asked,
I mean,
David,
like-
how you think Plug looked tonight?
He looked good. I think.
Plug.
He was fine. He I mean, only gave up 2 hits. He was fine.
He was serviceable.
He's I don't know, something. Yeah. I mean, he was I guess besides Newt, even Guidry, he was one of the better pitchers. I would say he's one of the better pitchers tonight.
He'd be Guidry, Newt, Plug.
Let me see.
As far as like in order, like how well they did. Because how many times did Rizzy throw behind a guy?
Dude, oh my God.
Do you see what
He's credited.
Rizzy was doing his best DJ Primo impression tonight.
Well, I tell David and Zach all the time, we don't talk about this online, like on show, because I don't want to be that guy. I don't know pitching. When I say they get spinny, everything is pulled because instead of going linear, they're going rotational, and everything's getting yanked. Everything.
Brendan Bro mentioned it. He was double crossing himself. He said in that inning, he was double crossing himself. And if you watch it, I said it on Twitter, and then he immediately threw 2 wild pitches, but then got the strikeout anyway. But his 5th inning versus the 6th inning were like, it looked like different days. Like it didn't even look like it was the same game. Like you look like you put on film from 2 different days. It's like, maybe it's something as simple as being in the windup. I don't know. Like maybe it's a stretch thing, because he came in with runners on base in that 5th inning. But I mean, brother, like you can't. Once again, Rizzy's given up 2 hits on the year. Like, does it feel like he's only given up 2 hits?
No.
Like it doesn't. Because it's always more interesting than that. Because yeah, he's inning in 2/3. He's only given up 1 hit, but he struck out 4. But he walks a guy. He hits a guy. He throws 4 balls to the backstop. Only 2 of them credited because in the second inning no one was on base, so they don't credit it as a wild pitch. But it was 4 of them to the backstop. Like that's a guy you need. Like when you talk about Colin, you talk about Williams, like Rizzy, like those guys have got you need to be able to trust him.
I'm at a loss.
If Yaman doesn't get to the plate this weekend, I might lose my mind. If Beatty doesn't step it up, I said this last night. I said this to people talking today. The thing about the offense, while I'm not crazy worried about the offense, and Mikey Matuk said this as well, they're not chasing. They're not striking out. Guess what? Tonight,
had 10
that went
strikeouts
out
tonight.
the window.
11.
That
Oh
went
yeah,
out
he finished with
the
11. That's right.
window.
Yep.
The only guys that chased on the lineup that at all this weekend was Cerna and Beatty. Guess who fixes that problem?
Devo says in the chat, too many games in the last 2 weeks. You got to play baseball. Baseball's a lot of games.
I mean,
I don't care about that. I get that to an extent. I get that to an extent. Right. But if this is starting to show a pattern now, like
it is.
It'd be one thing if it was, a game or 2 here within the weekend. But you're showing this is going on for an extended period of time, where this team can't get in rhythm. They can't put a full game together. There are issues that are bubbling up, and it's coming in through character traits, through. It's here. It's not the talent ability.
That's
it's
what
here.
is surprising.
And that's what's
Jay
crazy.
is a mental. He's all about the mental side of the game, and for that to be failing is like, is there just like
Is
our guys just like I don't care?
Exactly right, Zach.
especially after last night, Paul. Like what you just said. Like if the mental part, like, or excuse me, after Monday, Zach and I talked about it last night on the show. I was like, the way those guys came in off the bench on Monday and almost picked up your slack and brought you back. That has to matter. That has to like spark something, right? Like, and I kept saying, I'm like, it's got to. Like, how does it not? Like, and it didn't.
I'd have been embarrassed
at all.
I'd have been embarrassed.
I am embarrassed.
I had this conversation with someone. I was like, you know what? Like, if in football we have this mentality, if we're hurt, we're not coming off the field, because I'd be damned if I let somebody else come take my job from me. If I'm sitting on that sideline and I'm watching someone doing something that I know damn well I can do and at a better, more consistent rate, I'm taking that as a personal insult. Now, am I going back and I'm pressing to make the plays? No, but I'm going home that night. I'm watching a film. I'm in the gym. I'm working hard on my craft in between the next game, because what's not going to happen is, like what Zach just said in the chat, not about to get Wally Pipp. Lou Gehrig not about to get to the Hall of Fame off me.
Who didn't get in that bat tonight?
If you watch your shows, you know what I'm talking about. You know, I'd be giving tips. But, like, I can't hear that. I cannot, like, there's no way that young-ass lineup should have come in and put up all those runs and get you to literally where it's one swing. You had one swing and you could have tied that game up.
One swing. Almost did it.
And Yaman almost did it. He almost did it. That's why I'm shocked Jay didn't give him an opportunity tonight. You
already got Wally Pipp. You only got one Wally Pipp tonight. Now he didn't take advantage of it, but Braden Simpson didn't see the field,
and he's been one of the better,
more consistent. And when Dardar got pulled, who got put in? Braun.
And look what he did.
Came in and pinch hit. Guess what? He didn't stick around long.
Dude, that was another one. Like, he's had obviously some big moments this year, like some good swings, and he's going to get better. Like, you got to remember he's a sophomore that's not playing a lot. But I mean, brother, that's like the third time this year that he struck out, like on an 0-2, like a ball that's at his neck. Like, what do we like? So that's, like you said, like something's not right now. And look, I know we like shouldn't have to preface this, but we will. 3 games this weekend, you show up and you play ball, and this all goes away. It was the exact same thing I said like about tonight. Like, if you came out and you play, even if you lost by like 1 run, it was a well played game. You know, like that's you
lose 9-8. People feel different about this team,
right? But to tuck your tail,
you rolled over and said, "Please rub my belly."
Yeah. As soon as they answered with those runs after you hit the home run, it was game over. They might as well have just turned it off at that point. Turn the lights off, say go back to Baton Rouge. It's over. It's over. You got I get these guys, this pride for the teams that are playing you, and they want, you know, to beat you and all that. But like when you got them out there like doing like, you know, this, you know, saying like, no, this is what matters, not yours. I mean, and how am I not watching that? Just getting pissed off and doing something.
Bro, I was so annoyed. You got a team in this state with 2 L's in their fucking name, rubbing it in your face, and you are the number 2 ranked team in the nation, but today you're the number 2 ranked team in your state. Have some fucking pride. Play for the 3 letters on your chest, not just at it. Showing up in purple and gold does not win the game for you. That, if anything, it makes the target bigger. People want to beat you. They're not afraid of you. You are a trampoline. You are someone for somebody to make a name off of. Take pride in the fact that somebody wants to take you down, and then remind them as to why the fuck they don't have that jersey on and you do.
And let me follow up that, AP. That's the case anytime somebody's coming to you, or not just coming to the box and playing you, but now after what everyone's seen, you bet your ass that Sacramento State's coming here this weekend thinking we can do this. We can do this. Yes. Creighton's coming in saying, they're vulnerable. We smell blood in the water.
We can. I'm telling you, UL saw it after this weekend.
You're right.
If they beat Sacramento State, they sweep Sacramento State this weekend. Yippee hooray! I'm getting my next opinion. Oh crap! I'm getting my next opinion off that Creighton game. Period. I want to see how you play Creighton.
For me, it's not winning; it's how you win.
Paul's breaking shit over here.
Right. Yeah. For me, it's not winning. It's not about winning. It's about how you win. You won.
No, right now it's about winning.
I was still disappointed.
Right now it's about winning.
I get it.
You have to get
you
off.
You want to win because you want to break the cycle. But if you go out there and you lose to Creighton or you lose to Sacramento State and it's a 2-1 game that you lost, I'm pissed. If you lose a 14-12 game, I'm pissed. If you lose a 5-4 game, all right, you're starting to show some signs that you're kind of coming around. Can you make the next game better? Can you close the deal and start showing that, yeah, we're fixing this shit now?
I'm tired of saying you're going to figure out what kind of team you have.
We know what kind of team we have now. You're inconsistent.
Zach's 100% correct.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what I was
it
gonna
means
say.
Nothing.
Like if you win 10-1, 9-3, and 11-2, those 3 games, and
this is why that doesn't matter to me. This is why that doesn't matter to me. We would have expected that anyway. Creighton was a team
I'm not expecting that.
No, I mean general population.
Yeah, you was talking like beforehand.
No, I know, and I would expect it to beat Dartmouth and Northeastern by more than
I know that.
And
I'm not disagreeing with you, but the reason why I'm saying those games, like even if you win 10-1, 9-2, 13-1, I'm saying that I'm looking at that Creighton game to see, because like if you go out and beat Sacramento State, you should. Creighton is a ball club that can come in and surprise some people. That's what I want to know what you're made of. Are you going to be able to get up that day and decide, I'm not getting beat by this team who can come in and beat you? Sacramento on paper should not beat you. They shouldn't. UL should not have beaten you. Northeastern shown that they're the team we thought they were. But for the record, they beat you.
Look, Creighton is a bigger test. Like I get what you're saying, but you go back to McNeese and then the 4 games against Northeastern and Dartmouth, and then tonight it's 6 games where, like you said, yes, you're supposed to do that against Sacramento State. They haven't done what they're supposed to do for 6 games, even if they won
6 games.
3 of them.
They haven't done it the whole year. And I brought that up last night. And I asked, what do y'all expect from this team? Do y'all expect them to go put their foot on somebody's throat? Because they haven't, other than UCF.
Look,
that's why I'm saying, like, Sacramento State, it's whatever. It doesn't matter, because unless you go up against Creighton and you decide that, hey, we're going to be the LSU baseball team that is number 2 in the country, and it's going to has a fighting chance to go to Omaha and be in the championship series, who on our SEC schedule is a rollover? Because Paul Maneri is not going to be there when they get here, and it's going to be a different team.
Drunk Blake Baker in the chat says, ain't no fire lit under their asses, and he's right.
No.
And I mean, look, like we went back, if we go back to the McNeese game, and I'm replaying this in my head, we all gave them the excuse. It's baseball. You're not going to win them all. Credit to McNeese. They came out and they won that game. And they did. They did. But what we weren't realizing then is that this team was starting to show who they were, and we just kept giving them excuses. Because you can go back before the McNeese game. Like I said, we start slow. There's no reason we should be starting this fucking slow. You're waiting till 6, 7 innings deep to start putting up crooked numbers. Like it's taking you that long to put it together.
I'm looking for my dunce cap.
Like at some point, we have to be honest about ourselves. And I don't want to say that this team is overrated because they have the talent to be a number 2 team in the nation. They legitimately do. But at this point, right now, they are who we think that they are because that is who they've shown us to be over 6 games. This isn't a 3-game sample size now. This is a full 7-day period. And I know a lot of people out in the crowd talking about they played too many games. I don't give a flying fuck. You play baseball, brother. You know what you do when you're not playing baseball? You're playing baseball. Like, there's no excuse. Show up and play the game. It's disappointing.
Yeah.
And
They're
we gotta
acting
sit here and
overrated.
question this. I'm sorry, David. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I didn't want to cut you off, but like you said that you're not ready to say they're overrated. They're acting like they're overrated though.
Yes.
Like I agree with you, but like the way they're acting is just I don't know, man. I know we like Jake Brown is I don't know. I guess he just is who he is. Like we can't expect him to be like the fire up guy. Someone made this point. I think I don't know if it's Missy or somebody is one of the usuals, that talking ball in the replies. But she mentioned, he's like the goofball, the fun, all that. So it's hard to expect him to be like the getting somebody. Maybe he needs to. I don't know. Maybe he needs to, get pissed or something. But like
who
the
is
guy,
that guy?
We don't know.
I'll tell you who I
We
don't
don't know.
believe is that guy, period. And I hate to say this about him. It's not Milam.
No.
I
I
was
was about to say
like,
No.
It was looking like Trent, because I heard somebody else say this. Trent Caraway has been the one who's been leading the pregame speeches and this and that. It needs to be Guidry. Guidry needs to step up and be the coach again. I know he has to focus on his work, but Guidry needs to get in somebody's behind and be like, you're not about to waste my senior season.
So Blake just said.
But I'm gonna get to
that. That's what made me laugh. I'm sorry.
I said it last night on your show. It looks like Joe Sloan is calling this offense.
Look,
I'm talking about Jay Johnson, and that breaks my heart. But it looks like these guys are getting tips from Joe Sloan. He moved to Kentucky, guys. Leave him alone. Don't talk to him. He's poison.
The fact that I had this chat up here for so long because it's so sad that we have to question this. Talent, yes. Work ethic, we don't know. And it's not to say that these guys aren't working hard, but do they care about the work that they need to be putting in and the attention to detail that it takes to achieve the success that they want? That's a part of work ethic too. And then Blake Baker points out, is this what I sounded like during football season? A complete what the fuck is going on? And that's, brother, I just went off on Brian Kelly earlier to get to like expel these demons from me. And here I am inhaling them all back again. And it's not me questioning Jay Johnson because I think Jay Johnson is coaching his ass off right now. He's pressing the buttons when he needs to. The buttons just aren't working. They are not responding for whatever reason. And Zach just said that. It's not Jay. The players are unreceptive to the coaching right now. Like it's like we all can see it. If you have any type of an eye for competitive athletics, you can see it. There's a difference between bad coaching and good coaching. And right now, your coach is being let down by the players on the field. And I think what we missed out on is we don't have that guy And I think we do. Honestly, let me rephrase that. I don't think we're utilizing that guy who could potentially be that vocal leader. Because what I saw out of fucking Yaman,
He's not going to be that guy.
but he's an
I don't think he's
emotional
gonna be
guy.
that guy.
He can make an emotional impact. And right now, you don't have no spark at all. And there's only so much he can do by cheering on the sidelines. But look at the life that that dude gave the dugout when he hit that home run. You need somebody that's gonna think about this. 2023's team had that shit in spades. 22's team had that in spades, right? No, it's 23. Skeens.
Mhm.
You had Morgan, White,
Dugas, Beloso,
Dugas, but
yeah.
you
Trey Morgan.
You had guys that would come every time they did something, they talking shit, they hyping people up. You could not get away 1 through 9 from somebody saying so. And then you had a freshman Bear Jones being baptized in that. And you think Barrett Jones not gonna pull somebody to the side and talk shit when he's talking shit to the ump? When he's looking at Tennessee telling you fuck you after what hitting a walk-off? Who's gonna do that right now? Who's gonna be the guy that's gonna look at who's gonna be the guy that's gonna look at Vanderbilt at 9 o'clock at night when we need a walk-off home run and tell them, fuck you, go home.
But see, this is the thing too. Like I said last night, that's not the attitude Jay wants from a team.
Yeah, I get it, but it's the attitude you need right now. You clearly you may not want it, but you kind of need it because you don't have anything.
It doesn't even have to be the fuck you, and all of that.
Yeah. Right.
It's simply just some killer mentality.
Yeah,
is all you need.
That's what I mean when I say
that's
that.
All, that like just something just be like.
That's what I'm alluding to.
Not today.
Like I know I'm cursing.
Yeah,
excuse me. My wife came to me earlier and told me I need to watch my mouth. So, but she's gone upstairs, so she can't hear me. So I'll get in trouble when she watches the recording tomorrow.
Hey, shout out her. Highlight of the night right there.
Highlight of the night. My wife, Nostradamus, she called it looking at a lineup that she didn't even know was going to be accurate. Supreme Nostradamus. Use a last week lineup to call it. Round of applause to you.
I'm not being full of crap when I tell you this, AP. I was legitimately more excited for her than I was the home run itself. Like when it happened, I was like, I couldn't get my phone quick enough to text you. I was so excited for it.
It happened, and I went, damn it. I got to make a graphic for somebody that doesn't even have an X account.
So she has one. She just uses it to like repost all my stuff. So I forgot what her handle was. But I reposted and tagged her in it. It's so funny because she's sitting over on the other side of the living room watching on my desk. And I had both my AirPods in. And as soon as the bat cracked, I went, "You did it!
It was a good swing, man.
She looked up. She was like, "What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What'd I do?" And I was like, "You called it. I told you earlier he hit one to the warning track and he doubled back and he made sure you got your call. You got it, babe. You did." She's like, "What?" She came over. She watched the replay. She was like, "See, I do be knowing a little thing or two. I be knowing a little something."
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And Baker, we're not calling for a team with choir boys. We don't want a team of choir boys. Like it's not that. He wants composure over emotion. He doesn't want emotion to drive. He wants your composure to control the emotion and use it. That's what we mean when we say that. But boys, I'll be honest with you. I got to wake up in 4.5 hours.
Yeah,
so
same.
I'm going to call it a night. I love y'all. God bless everybody. Look, I'm going to be there for every pitch, whether it sends me to an early grave or not. I'm going to keep cheering for the Tigers. Tomorrow night's episode is going to be interesting if you come join me at Walk It Off. But David, love you, buddy. AP, I love you, buddy. Give your wife my best. Now she has to send in her own video, not with you, for the Nostradamus pick. Other than that, pray for me. I have 2 kids not sleeping, and I got to wake up in 4.5 hours. So love y'all.
Love you too, Paul.
Later, buddy.
Look, we're not gonna be too much longer either. We're both wiped, emotionally drained. Like I said, this is a therapy session, and it just it's not like there's no purpose in going over the game flow. There's no purpose in looking
No.
into statistics. It sucked. We lost, and and Blake Baker, we know drunk coach. We know what you meant. Misspell, look, that's exactly how the team played tonight. We can't get our spelling right.
Yeah.
Right. That's
They play
exactly
week for a week. Both of those
That's
words
it.
apply.
Right, exactly. A week's worth of week. Like, absolutely. And Austin's in the chat. He says, I feel
Austin's in here in 2 different accounts.
He switched from the X to the YouTube. So I feel you, man. Like, so look, David, what's some final words for the people so we can get the hell out of here? And I gotta think of a good morning message, man. What the
The sun came up. There it is. We made it.
19 days from spring football, guys. Woohoo!
I mean, I'm not. I said after Sunday's game, after Monday's game last night with Zach on Go Deep Dive, I said I expected it to turn around. Like I thought the next one was going to be the right one. I thought the next one was going to be the game. I'm not going to say that. Like I can't. Nothing has shown me that I can have faith that like the next. I can say I have faith that this team figures it out. Host a regional and all of that. Like I believe that. It's a long ass season. You're 25% through right now. I can't tell you, like, if I'm being completely dead honest, I can't tell you that Friday is going to be the day that they turn it around. Like they very well may. You tell me that it is, and like if it does, I won't be surprised.
Show me. I'm about to be from. I'm about to be
Yes.
from Missouri.
Yes.
I'm from the Show Me state. You got to show me now. You got to earn it. I'm
see
not
it.
giving you no more grace. I'm not giving you no more grace. And even when you do show me, it's got to be more than just one game. I need to see. I need to see this over the weekend against Vanderbilt before I feel comfortable doing that again. Before I feel comfortable saying that his team's got his swagger back. They lost their swag tonight. Like it's official. Like they're lost. They're in the wilderness. They're looking for the manna to rain down from heaven. They're not trusting God. Their faith is less. It's bad right now. So like I'm not giving them no credit at all. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Austin said, "Good morning." Talk about football in my morning. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Like that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Like I'm going to. I'm not gonna act like this didn't happen. Because we did that on the last one, right? We pretended like, oh no, it didn't happen. We're just gonna move on. No, fuck that. This happened, and we need to embrace it. Yeah. We need to accept it for what it's worth. This team over this last 7 days is a bad team. Like it just is what it is. You're 3-3. So
and it's not. You can't just. I expect them to win 3 games this weekend. I mean, I really do. Like, but you can't win these 3 games by 2 or 3 runs. Yeah, right. No, like you can't go out there and just rely on those 3 starting pitchers being those 3 starting pitchers, every single day, and then the guys come in behind them and do this every single time. Like, there's going to be a time, like multiple times, where you need to help them out. I don't mean necessarily this weekend, but like you said, there's going to be times when the offense they got to meet in the middle.
Yeah,
like you
got to put
together
a whole game. You can't have good pitching and then give up 3 errors.
And I want to see.
No, go ahead.
Errors. No, you said it. The errors. That's what I was gonna say. Like you gotta if you said if you just lose a good baseball game but you play clean, okay, right. That's baseball.
1 error
but
here,
you can't be doing this stupid crap. How many errors have we seen? I don't mean to start getting going again, but
no, go ahead.
4 since the weekend. Pickoff attempts that go, to the wall.
Oh, wild.
Like
to the wall.
Even that. Yeah. Like the Connor Bench.
It's literally pitch and catch.
Right.
It's the simplest part of the game.
And you're not picking the guy off anyway. Like you're not going to pick him off.
So why are you even wasting the throw? You're putting yourself in harm's way. It's not like they had a long lead. So what are you checking the runner for?
Right.
If they're going to run a hit and run, you know what they're going to do? They're going to run the fucking hit and run. Let your catcher worry about throwing down the second. Put that shit in the glove and get it over the plate. Like, just get back to basics at this point. And do the routine things right.
Yeah.
Clean up and be consistent 1 through 9, man. Like, if we go out there and we beat these teams 3-2, 4-1, 5-3, wraps. You're not winning SEC play like that. I mean, it's
for sure.
It's going to be rough. You got to have a 9-2, 10-1, 11-3 couple of games in the next week.
The two things back. Yeah. Like the two things we've got to see to feel any better about this team coming out of Sunday is like the passion in the fight. And then which it all is kind of mental, even, but the cleaning up, like the guy, somebody said it best on Twitter. I don't remember exactly what handle it was, but he said it best. He said they're even failing at doing like the elementary stuff correctly. And that's the, like that.
That's
and then that's what's concerning. That's what's concerning.
It like we keep saying, it'd be different if we, like it's hard plays. Like, damn, that was just a close play.
Right.
But you can't make a throw down to first without something going wrong. Yep. We're sitting on the edge of our seat, hoping that the catcher can keep the ball in his mitt.
Yep. Everybody's trying to do too much.
You don't have to be the star. Yep, you don't have to be the star. You don't need to be the hero. Just need to be the catcher. You just need to be the first baseman. You need to play second. You need to play short. You need to play third. You need to be the pitcher.
Just get a base hit. Like, pile up a couple base hits. I can't even say. I might do this AP tonight. I might go look, as painful as it's going to be, going back, to, I don't know, Friday, and look and see how many innings you've had like more than 2 hits in an inning. Because like to pile up, like
tag me in that, please, when you do.
I will. I that, or if I don't do it tonight, I still got to write the recap. Might be tomorrow, and off.
But whenever you do, tag me when you do that. Tag me when you do that. Blake Baker says, honestly, having a team mentally prepared is on the coach, and I hate to say it. I mean, you're right. I think Jay has them mentally prepared, but acting on that mentality is on the player. Like it's like we can look, for instance, you can look at the LSU offense and see that they were not mentally fucking prepared at all. Not only were they not mentally prepared, they also didn't have the physical capability to compete. This team is doing what they're supposed to do. They just can't finish it. They're unable to execute it. That's a physical issue. They know what play should be made. They're just not able to make it right now. And it doesn't matter who's in the game. And that's how you know it's a team thing right now. It's superseding the coaches.
Yeah.
I think
that's different from football. It's a big difference. You can tell in a football game when a team just shows up, and they just didn't have them there. Because then I would say, like, I think what happened at the end of Monday night's game is a credit to Jay, not just Jay, but the other guys, the way that he keeps those guys like prepared for any moment, and they all come in and they do their thing, so that, I don't know, man.
That goes straight to the point. Like, you inserted guys into the lineup who executed the game plan, and you started seeing success. Like, it wasn't ready. Right. It wasn't that the other guys in the front line, the starters didn't have the same game plan and preparation. They had it. They just weren't executing it for whatever reason. Right. We don't know. Right. We can't figure that out. Even Jay right now is trying to understand why is this group of guys not able to put it all together right now. Now, granted, that's what he gets paid the big bucks for. That's why he's the head coach. It's on him to solve that problem, not me. Myself and David can break down why things are going wrong, but in order to make things go right, that's on the coach. Even Moose said in the chat, and York not hitting the bag and throwing home. Like, simple things.
Everything.
It's simple
things,
man.
on a swinging bunt, or maybe it was a bunt, I don't remember. Throws the ball into left field. My brother-in-law said it best. He's like, he looked like he was throwing it more to Jake Brown at right field than he was the actual guy at first base.
The first base, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
it's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I it feels good knowing that you like the next time you step on the field, the first guy that makes, touches the ball is gonna be Kason Evans. I got all the faith in the world that he's going to come out and he's going to continue to improve, and he's just going to keep becoming more and more the ace that we expect him to be. That feels good. But, I'm glad to see
what's behind him.
Yeah. I'm glad to see Curiel do what he did tonight. He was fantastic tonight.
Was
that
fantastic.
Was Derek
we
Curiel.
Wasted.
That was him.
We wasted it. Thank you, Coach, for being here. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. We're about to get out of here too. It's 10:31 on a Wednesday night. We still got work tomorrow, and we still got shows tomorrow night. Me, Tingle, and Lloyd will be going live at 6:45. Check out Austin and Justin Babin tomorrow at 8. Following that, and then the Go Team will be streaming at 9 o'clock as well. We got a whole lineup for y'all, man. Y'all better tap in. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, do all the good things. Follow us. I don't have anything else to say about this team. I'll see y'all Friday. David, you got any last word for the people?
Yeah, I think you cut out a little bit about it. Yeah, Friday. I'll be back there Friday in the press box, so I'll try to get you a vibe from into the stadium. I'm going to be down on the field again before too. I'm definitely going to make sure I go down there because I just want to go kind of like be around them a little bit closer and see what the vibe feels like. Get some pregame
clips or warm ups. Zach mentioned in the chat that having some issues even in warm-ups. Yeah, they can't even throw down right in the pre-inning warm-ups. Like get some looks into that. See kind of like how the vibe is, how are they locked in, like whatever the case may be. So
I'll be back down there. I'll be on with Daniel and them tomorrow. I'm gonna be on. That's official. I'm on every Thursday with them, so I'll be there tomorrow. I'm sure that's gonna be a blast. Talking about this with Zombie Bob and all. But Zach and I will be back Friday after the game, whenever I'm able to get back to the car after the press conference and all that good stuff.
This definitely changed my show prep for Noah and Lloyd for sure. Like this, it's about to be fucking fun. So, all right. Love y'all. God loves y'all. Be blessed. Stay safe. Be the difference that you want to see in the world. I know that we may be down right now. Doesn't mean we got to drag everybody down with us. Pick your energy up. Tomorrow, the sun will come up. It will shine. I guarantee you on that. And it's been doing it all this time because the Lord makes sure it does. Love y'all. Be safe out here in these people's streets. Let's hit that outro. Go time.